What's up? I hope you like my new intro. I worked pretty hard on it and I liked it a lot. So, please, I think it's pretty good. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about why the universe points to God instead of a Big Bang, or not just a Big Bang. And in order to do this, I'm going to be presenting to you three pieces of evidence. First one, well, not necessarily evidence, but three main points. First one being, the universe appears intentionally designed. Number two, the universe couldn't have started itself. And number three, the Bible and science often agree. The very first thing ever said in the Bible talks about space being heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. From the start, God made it clear that the universe is not random. It's designed. But today, the Big Bang Theory is the most popular idea for how the universe actually began. It claims everything started from a single point, exploded, expanded, and eventually formed all of today. Stars, galaxies, and even life, without any need of a creator. But the more we observe the universe, the more we realize it couldn't have just happened. From its size to its order to its purpose, everything points to a God who created it on purpose. The goal of this video is to explain why the universe had to be created by God, and not by some random chance or an explosion. And I'll walk through those three major reasons that I already gave, starting with number one. The universe appears intentionally designed. The expansiveness of God's creation stretches farther than most realize. Take our own solar system as an example. Neptune, the farthest planet away from Earth, is 2.7 billion miles away. That's far enough to fit about 337,000 Earths side by side. But it's not just size that amazes scientists, it's precision. If gravity were just a little stronger or weaker, stars wouldn't form. If the strong nuclear force were slightly off, atoms would fall apart. If Earth were any closer or farther from the Sun, life wouldn't be possible. This is all called fine-tuning. One physicist compared the odds of all these constants lining up just right to hitting a bullseye 1 inch wide on the other side of the universe, blindfolded. Romans 1:20 says, "Since creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being misunderstood from what has been made." Design demands a designer. The universe isn't chaotic, it's ordered, balanced, and beautiful. That points to a creator. Quick side note. I was really hoping it wouldn't be that obvious that I was recording this video on different days, but I realize now I'm wearing like a different shirt and my voice is gone from things. But anyway, so what's the next thing we're talking about? Oh right, the universe didn't start itself, and here's why. The Big Bang Theory only explains what happened after the universe began to expand. It doesn't explain where the first matter, energy, or time came from. Science tells us space, time, and matter all began at the same moment. That means the cause had to exist outside of space, time, and matter. Genesis 1:1 matches this perfectly. In the beginning, time, and God created the heavens, space, and the earth, matter. Colossians 1:17 says, "He is therefore all things, and in him all things hold together." The Bible describes a God who exists outside the universe, yet created and sustains everything within it. Some scientists argue the universe might have created itself, but that's logically impossible. Something can't cause itself to exist. That would be like saying you gave birth to yourself. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, you can't use that argument because God had to have created himself. But no, God didn't create himself. God doesn't have a creator, and plus, he's outside of logic and everything that logic contains. So logic doesn't apply to him, obviously, because somebody can't be everywhere at the same time, but yet we know God is omnipresent. Even Stephen Hawking once said, Because there is a law such as gravity, the universe can and will create itself from nothing. But gravity is not nothing, it's a law. So where did the law come from? Nothing comes from nothing. So the only explanation is an intentional creator, God. The Bible and science often agree. Science and scripture aren't enemies. Science tells us how things work, and the Bible tells us why they exist. Here are two examples. The universe is expanding. Isaiah 40:22 says, God stretches out the heavens like a curtain. Job 9:8 says, He stretches out the heavens. Modern science discovered the expanding of the universe in the 1920s, but the Bible said it thousands of years ago. Starlight and maturity. Genesis 1 says God created stars to give light on the earth. Critics say it would take billions of years for the light to reach us, but God could have created the universe fully functional, just like Adam and Eve were created as fully grown adults. That's not deception, that's intention. Science observes, the Bible reveals, and together they point to the same conclusion. This universe is no accident.